Hey, how's it going? I'm Kelton Bruff. I am in uh, I'm in the B483 class, and this is my end of week or end of lesson reflection of week two. This week we studied the Rent the Runway case, and I am going to go through some of the aha insights I took away from this week. One of the things that I thought was really cool from this case was uh, the development process of this business by market research and by adjusting to kind of some of the issues that they encountered. Um, I liked the example that it brought up about the Harvard and the Yale experimental portions where they actually put this idea to the test. I think it's really significant to be able to look at the difference where in Harvard they had a 35% uh, women who rented, and then from the Yale case where they weren't allowed to look at the dresses beforehand and how they had a 75% rental rate. And I just think that that is pretty significant, and to be able to look at how just changing the business model slightly led to so much more success. And it's almost like the less is more concept came into play here, where in the Harvard case, the women were allowed to try on the dresses. They were allowed to really take the time to get to know and basically talk themselves out of renting. While in the Yale scenario, they just kind of had to pull the trigger, and it worked out for both, I believe, the customer and also the business to be able to rent some more dresses out. I also took away a huge insight from the math that was involved to be able to calculate really where their business is standing. Um, like, although they're having huge success and they're able to have 50,000 people who are interested, who are on this waiting list to be able to rent dresses, at the end of the day, when you run the numbers and you look at it, they're not renting the dresses they currently have fast enough. With 1,000 dresses and averaging 2 dress rentals per month per customer, it's just not enough to be feasible in the business. They're still operating at a loss, and so in order to solve that issue, they're going to have to fix their operations where they're able to rent these dresses more frequently throughout the month, because with the average of a $750 dress, doesn't matter if you purchase more dresses, you're going to run into the same issue of not being able to make those dresses profitable and overall make your company profitable. And I think that was a big insight for me, because by reading the case, you just look at the success that they're having and think, man, like, this is a great business, but running the numbers, it may not be as good as it appears. I I think that some questions that I could take away as a future entrepreneur and myself, I'd be able to ask myself, like, who are the people that I need to be successful. I think that this company, they did that a lot in asking designers and legal help, and eventually creating a board of directors who were very well informed in the fashion industry. And getting the right people in the right seats is super important to a business. And I really like this case, and I think that there's some great lessons that I can apply into my future business as well. Thanks.